So we're starting a new adventure today. We're gonna go on Route 66 and we decided to start at the beginning. The beginning is Santa Monica. Okay, here we are. It's not the end, it's the beginning. Oh, poor baby.
So emotional.
We were able to get into this metered spot where the meter hasn't even started yet, so we parked for free in Santa Monica. Who could do that? It was going to be $45 to park an RV down at the parking lot right next to it. All right, we're back in Boxy. And now it's the hardest part of the trip because we're in downtown Los Angeles, or we will be. So now we got to find the start of the route, which is at Lincoln and Olympic, which is a couple blocks away. Abby just loves it. There's squirrels in these palm trees.
Everywhere.
All right, so this is where it starts, right there. Route 66 begin. Let me see if I can get it while we're driving. Oh yeah, we're in LA. I love this. I love driving through LA and not being on our way anywhere.
The Holly Street Bridge isn't part of Route 66, but we're on it to get a better look at the Colorado Street Bridge, which is part of the route. The Colorado Street Bridge crosses over the Arroyo Seco, which is Spanish for dry stream, and it connects Los Angeles to Pasadena. It's tough to really see a bridge when you're driving over it, so this was one of the first intentional detours we took off Route 66. First to the Holly Street Bridge, and then into the Arroyo area below. When the bridge was completed in 1913, it was the tallest concrete bridge in the world. While there are many taller in the world today, it's still an impressive and beautiful piece of Los Angeles architecture and history.
Dad, I smell the jasmine. Must be my birthday coming up. Oh, I'm excited.
Huge.
Does it have parking for our big old van?
It does. I think they do. They are ready for us. Awesome.
Yay! Perfect, plenty of parking. We'll be right back, Abby. Hey. Wow, that's a lot of meat.
It's pastrami, all right. Easy same with that. No, it's got the block. Pretty good. Action. Try not to get grease on the camera.
Don't get grease on the camera. Oh, it's good.
The Madonna of the trail. Working at the nice lady.
The Magic Lamp Inn. So this one's been around a long time. I love this sign. I figured it'd be kind of fun to come and get a little bit of footage of it. Famous restaurant since 1955, US Highway 66. Step on the rope.
Years ago, that bathroom.
Uh-huh.
So we had the best restaurant on the route.
Now, was there actually a garage there, or is it like a replica of what they kind of were like? Okay. Oh, that's so neat. That is cool. They are going to put the garages that used to be right here, they're going to bring those back. And in fact, this gravel over here, that's where the pit was.
Oh wow!
In the garage.
Oh, they filled it in.
Yeah. Yay, this was a good one. The guys were really great, and they're really into what they do here, which I think is cool.
And they were gonna let Abby in, even though she barked.
They were happy to let Abby in. New keychain. Sparkle 66. What do you think? How did he do? Someone makes us kick her out every time. Hi, are you driving?
Man, if only. All right, where are we headed?
We are headed to a campground called Applewhite, and I don't know if there's going to be any openings for us, and if there aren't, we don't know where we're staying tonight. San Bernardino National Forest. Well, the campsite we wanted didn't work out. They were all booked, but we came out here to Helen, I think, Regional Park, and they've got these dry spots, and there's plenty of them. So that's where we're at. Night one, we found a little spot. I woke someone up by opening the window. Her and him. Good morning.
Hello.
Camera time. Good morning, it's day 2 of our Route 66 drive, and we did not stay here at the Wigwam Hotel, but we wanted to stop and see what it looked like. The guy who worked the gift shop was really, really helpful. We bought a beer koozie, and we got some nice advice as far as places to go. Anyway, we'll talk to you in a minute. Look, it's a big smokestack. Can you inch forward? Yay! I can see it! So this is a 1937 cafe, Meatla Cafe. Oh, and it's got line out the door, so we're gonna find something easier. Now we're on the Cajon Pass. Unfortunately, we didn't get breakfast.
Boo.
So I'm not sure what we're gonna do for that, but it's not gonna happen for another 17 miles. There's Hollywood's version of alien landscape. A little rock right there. We're not getting off to look at it because we're hungry. Snow-capped mountains, and this is the Outpost Cafe. Well, I don't think you can go wrong with this.
Nope.
Or that. It has a bacon. I think this is our first experience in an actual truck stop. We're not staying here or anything. We just pulled in to go to the Outpost Cafe diner. I'm intimidated by truckers. Not as people, but as far as what we are and aren't supposed to do with our rig around them. So I felt really good about the fact that with Boxy, we were able to just park here alongside a bunch of cars instead of trying to get into a place that required all that space. So another bonus for being in a Class B. And now we're going to move on. So we're going to continue into Victorville. Victorville has a Route 66 museum. Then we're gonna go over to Bottle Tree Ranch, and then after Bottle Tree Ranch, we're going to make our way to Barstow.
At the Victorville Museum.
I think I'll take a photo of this. So this is the Route 66 Museum in Victorville. We have arrived at Bottle Tree Ranch, and we've heard good things, and from the road it looks kind of interesting, so I think we might just take a little peek through this little area. At what point does a junk collector become an artist? When Elmer Long was a child in the 1950s, he and his father collected objects they found while camping together in the Mojave Desert. When his dad died, Elmer came into possession of hundreds of bottles, and wanting to do something with them, he created his first bottle tree by tying some of them to a wooden post. The story goes that when the sun rose the next day, he was so enamored with the way the light shone through the colorful bottles that he decided to create more trees, and more, and more. For decades, travelers from all over the world have stopped at Elmer's Bottle Tree Ranch. Elmer had said in interviews that he didn't particularly like people, but that he'd softened over time. He said that when thousands of people come to see your creations and shake your hand, it changes you. He also said that people over the years had asked him to commission trees, but he always refused, saying that unless they placed the bottles themselves, it wouldn't mean anything to them. Elmer died of lung cancer in 2019, so sadly we didn't have the chance to meet him. We did, however, have the opportunity to chat with his son Elliot, who has taken over the ranch. Elliot told me that his dad didn't consider himself to be an artist, but rather a junk collector. I'm not sure where one ends and the other begins. To me, the ranch is absolutely art, and also a memorial, really.
Visitors walk carefully and talk quietly, photographing the bottles and the birds nesting in the actual trees nearby. You can't walk through this place without thinking of the man who collected each bottle, built each pedestal, and placed each item, selecting each special topper for each one of his trees over the course of decades, for no reason other than the enjoyment of the pieces he created and the enjoyment of the act of creating them. I'm pretty sure that's an artist.
This is the town of Hodge. Apparently there's a sign somewhere. Doesn't look like much here. They said it's easy to miss, and I have to agree.
I think we missed it.
Oh, pretty paint job. Oh, a train depot.
This is a historic Harvey house built in 1911. Fred Harvey built a hotel and restaurant chain along the Santa Fe rail network in order to offer rail travelers more upscale accommodations than were previously available. While Harvey houses were built for rail travelers, being only a couple blocks from Route 66, this one also hosted plenty of highway travelers until it closed in 1971. Tucked into a corner of the building is the Barstow Mother Road Museum, containing a collection of local keepsakes and artifacts representing the highway and the eras of its heyday. And of course, an assortment of Route 66 memorabilia for purchase.
So we're about to drive over a lava flow from the Pisgah Crater. This is a lava field. With the flowers on it, it looks cool too.
Yeah, it's
I wonder if we can maybe pull over? Okay, so we had to get out of the car to show the Pisgah Crater lava field. This is so cool, and I love the fact that we're here in springtime, so we've got these yellow flowers against the black. It looks so neat. So looking at Google Maps, it appears that that big black mound there is Pisgah Crater. Let's go check out a crater. Had no idea this was here. Check out that cool structure. I mean, I know there's a volcano right over there, but
That's a good idea.
Somebody did an interesting. Yeah. So we decided to park at a BLM spot, which is pretty close to the Amboy Crater, which is right off of Route 66. You can see that truck right there is driving down Route 66. He's going fast. Wow. Yeah, it's a big paved spot. It's comfortable and it's safe, and we'll be able to be here for a night. I'm really happy with this. Looking forward to continuing on Route 66 in the morning. For those of you who might be interested in camping at some point, I'll go ahead and put this up here and let you pause and read through it. Good morning, good morning. We just left that crater in the distance and we came into Amboy, this little town here. Check out that cool sign. They had just purchased it and they're gonna revitalize the hotel and fix up the sign. It looks really neat. It looks
cool.
good.
They're working on it.
So right next to the Roy's Motel Cafe is an old sign that looks like that says Amboy School. And you can see rusted out buildings behind it. I wonder how old they are. Like 80s. That'd be an interesting attraction to come back to. If Roy's brings back enough business. You never know. As soon as we were just about to get to a cool Roadrunner sign that I was anxious to take pictures of, turns out that section of Route 66 was closed. So we had to detour, and now we're up here on the 40. Anyway, keep up with you in a bit. Bicycle gang, bicycle gang, bicycle gang. Look at all those shipping containers bringing stuff to people. Go to Vegas?
Not really.
Okay. We won't turn here. Vegas 91 miles to the left or Needle 17 to the right. Let's get some breakfast at the Wagon Wheel restaurant. I guess it's on Route 66. put avocado on my melty sandwich. Yum. Yum. Good girl. Sign. So we're just now at a spot where 66 meets 40 again, and we saw all these signs for California. So this is the historic Route 66 California Gateway site, right guys? Original old bridge right there. It used to be the bridge that Route 66 used, but now it supports a pipeline. There's the original. There's the train. Cheap gas, here we come.